Welcome to Campfire Nights. This will be number 6. These are the stories I like to share with personal things that has happened. And as we gaze into the fire here, the title of this one is called A T.I. Solving His Own Case. I'm going to say this kind of quick, so please try your best and keep up. First, I'd like to thank Khalid Muhammad. I'd like to thank Dr. Delbert Blair, the metaphysics teacher. I'd like to thank Stanley Meyer, the inventor of the water car. I'd like to thank one of the best documentaries I've ever seen by far, top 3, Knowledge Forever Time, and the director author that is Damon T. Barry. I'd like to thank Maxwell Chikumbutsu, the inventor of the electricity machine using air. And the honorable mentions, of course, would be Dick Gregory, Dr. Sebi, and none other than Jordan Maxwell. Now, without these individuals, I wouldn't know how to move correctly. For me, I can't just go to the clubs anymore. I can't even eat at certain restaurants because I don't know the chef that is back there if he's part of any order or cult. So without them, I wouldn't know how to move. Now, all of these people that I mentioned, now, they couldn't give them a defamation of character. They couldn't label them as some head of some mafia or gang. They weren't sexual deviants, and they weren't a leader of any witches or coven group. So the only thing left on the list for these individuals is to poison them. And ladies and gentlemen, let me explain to you what poisoning feels like. You ever opened up a can of soda and when you opened it and you drunk it too fast and then you felt the fizz in your throat? Okay, ladies and gentlemen, take that fizz and then apply it to your brain times 5 or 10. Ladies and gentlemen, my brain is sizzling at this point. Then the next thing that happened, my equilibrium was going bananas from left to right to spinning. It felt like I had 10 shots of tequila. Ladies and gentlemen, I do suffer from vertigo, so I have the ability to reset my brain whenever it goes haywire. I laid down for 5 hours, recovered, walked back home, and then did another 6 hours of recovery. Here is a T.I. solving his own case. Exhibit A. I have a large family just like most of you. The Francis, me, the Campbells, the Williams, and the McLarens. A McLaren is a very special name. Either in my family, you're very intelligent, very prestigious, or you're highly athletic, or you're thuggish, ruggish bone. These are the only avenues in my family, right? Very well off. So in my immediate family, there are 3 boys, and I'm the middle child. So my father is not here. My brother is not here. So I'm the next one in line to receive anything that is supposed to be passed down to me, and I'm the black sheep of the family. Exhibit B. 2019, my mail is missing. I went up to the post office and I spoke to the man there. I spoke to the supervisor, and the supervisor looked me dead in the eyes and said, I don't know where your mail is. I went back home, distraught, depressed, clueless of what is really going on. And hopefully that man that spoke to me, you understand universal law of karma and cause and effect. Exhibit C. My grandfather, who was very spiritually gifted individual, passes away last year. It was another blow to my soul. I had to gather more pieces within this year that someone that I love has passed away. My mother hops on a plane, goes to the funeral, and comes back. The time she comes back, I've gathered my pieces together and asked my mother a simple question. I said, so mother, did grandfather leave a will? Oh, T, how would I know that? Because, you're the first out of 11 children. I think you would ought to know that. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know the first 6 of the children that were born. I know the last 5. And there's one thing that everyone should know about me. You can talk about me all you want. You can call me names. You can do whatever you want. But the minute that you question my intelligence, you question my integrity, you question my knowledge and wisdom, and you question my third eye right now, you have started a fight. Yes, that will drive me up the wall. Exhibit D. I was having nostalgic moments. I was looking at all family pictures and family things because I miss my family so much. I haven't seen them for years, ladies and gentlemen. I'm looking at all the pictures and I'm seeing signs and symbols. I live in California, LA, and all the gang sets out here. I may not know the 20s, the 30s, the 40s, the 50s, the 60s. Well, everybody knows the 60s in the neighborhood. Shouts out to you, Corrupt. I don't know the Denver Lanes. I don't know the A Trains, and I don't know the bounty hunters out of Nickerson Gardens. But there is one thing that I do know. I do know secret society signs and symbols. So as I'm looking through all of these pictures, I go, my family are Freemasons. Exhibit E. Meditation. I had to clean up my act. I was not living righteously. When I cleaned up and through the meditation period, all that equals is this. I can see you. Most people have a problem with this, and I don't mind that if you have a problem with this, because everyone's entitled to opinions, everyone's entitled to their beliefs, but I stand on knowledge and truth only. So, for the ones that are involved, here are a couple of things I'm going to need from all of you that are involved. Number 1. Taking me out of the game and taking my life, get that bullshit out of your head. I am not going anywhere, as you can obviously see, and I'm digging all of the spiritual attacks you have sent. Hopefully I have passed all of your whatever you're sending with an A+. And number 2, I don't need any of your apologies. Why? Because I've already forgiven you. I can understand your standpoint in this. You have families and you want everything to go hunky-dory. But I, myself, would never cross this line with you. Now, the only difference between the TIs and the TIs before me and there's only one difference here. I will live to tell the tale. And we must never, ever forget one major thing here. I can see you. Now that is a TI solving his own case here. I hope that you can pick up what I'm putting down. This is only part 1 out of 10 parts. And the other 9 parts will be known publicly. Thank you for listening to this TI solving his own case. And may all of you have the best week and the best holidays ever. Thank you.